Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Todd Chrisley slams Southern Charm's Patricia Altschul over prison release quip. She's ready for death. Todd Chrisley feuding with Southern Charm's Patricia Altschul wasn't on our 2025 bingo card, but the gauntlet has been thrown. Chrisley, 56, broke his silence on Wednesday, July 23, after learning that Altschul, 84, threw shade at his and wife Julie Chrisley's future move to Charleston following their prison release and pardon earlier this year. During the post-prison press conference, I had stated that we are doing a hotel, and it's going to be near Charleston, South Carolina, Todd recalled during his and Julie's Chrisley Confessions 2.0 podcast. He explained that after that comment, Altschul, who resides in Charleston and is an OG cast member of Bravo's Southern Charm, was asked her thoughts on the family's move. She said, "Well, there goes the neighborhood," Todd shared, noting, "I've never had an issue with her. I've always held her in high regard. I always thought she was a classy lady." Todd was referring to Altschul's Instagram comment where she wrote, "There goes the neighborhood," on a story that claimed Todd and Julie were moving to Charleston to film a new reality show. Todd, for his part, said on Wednesday that he was taken aback by Altschul's quip since they'd never had beef. "This is a woman that's in her 80s. She could be my mother," he said, adding that he had fans sending him Altschul's remarks and threatening retaliation. The Chrisley Knows Best alum claimed he shut down any possibility of his followers doing his bidding. "I said, please don't. Please don't go back on this old lady. Do not do that," Todd recalled. "Because at the end of the day, she's old." He quipped, "She's already, according to the tabloids, transferred her assets over to her son. I guess she's getting ready for death." Todd joked that his kids ain't getting ours until the day I die, before circling back to the topic at hand. "That was a little shocking. Not that Patricia is going to keep me out of Charleston, South Carolina," Todd continued. "Patricia should know that we are born and raised in South Carolina." Todd pointed out that Altschul is not from South Carolina. He also took a jab at how she made her fortune. The socialite was born and raised in Richmond, Virginia. "She doesn't need to worry about how I make my money. At this age, I could end up marrying someone like Patricia and take her money," he said. "That's kinda what she did. Kinda how she made her money." Todd revealed, "At the end of the day, I don't dislike her. She's just playing a role that's been in the book of securing wealth since the beginning of time. A younger woman marries an older man, and he dies, she gets the money." He took one last stab at Altschul for her acquired wealth, joking, "Maybe I'll become Patrica's walker. Maybe her son has to worry about me inheriting her money." The world of Southern reality television was rocked today when Chrisley Knows Best star Todd Chrisley erupted in fury over a shady remark made by Southern Charm's grande dame, Patricia Altschul. The 82-year-old Charleston socialite made what some thought was a cheeky throwaway comment about Todd's prison release, only for the clapback to come fast, fiery, and unforgettable. The quip that started it all. It all began on an episode of Southern Charm After Hours, where Patricia was sipping her signature martini alongside cast member Whitney Sedler-Smith. When the conversation turned to high society scandals, someone mentioned Todd and Julie Chrisley's ongoing prison saga. With her trademark dry wit, Patricia quipped, "Well, I suppose now that Todd's about to be released, he'll finally get back to rearranging throw pillows and pretending to be important. I, for one, am not holding my breath. I'm closer to death than he is to redemption." The studio audience chuckled. But Todd did not. Todd Chrisley breaks his silence. The remark quickly went viral, igniting a storm on social media. Fans split into two camps: those who defended Patricia's tongue-in-cheek humor and those who found the comment disrespectful, especially given Todd and Julie's deeply personal struggles since their incarceration. From his halfway house in Alabama Todd took to his newly reinstated Instagram Live in what became an explosive 15-minute rant that trended within an hour of posting. I stayed quiet for months, trying to focus on my faith, my family, and rebuilding what's left of our lives, Todd began, his southern drawl firm. But Patricia Altschul, who hasn't had a storyline since George W. was in office, wants to throw shade at me? Honey, she's one highball away from being embalmed. Julie Chrisley could be heard in the background, letting out a shocked Todd. She's already planning her funeral. This woman is out here sitting on that velvet throne, judging everyone like she's the queen of the South, Todd snapped. Let's be real. Patricia's not preparing for my release, she's preparing her estate plan. She's not worried about what I'm doing. She's worried whether the casket's going to match her drapes. Viewers of the live broadcast were stunned. Within minutes, clips circulated across X, formerly Twitter, TikTok, and Bravo fan pages. Todd ended the video with a statement that became an instant meme. She's not sipping tea, she's sipping time. Because she's run out of both. Savannah Chrisley joins the fray, not one to stay silent when her family is involved. Savannah Chrisley jumped into the drama with her own post, sharing a split image of Todd in prison blues and Patricia in one of her many caftans. She captioned it, "Keep our names out of your antique mouth. #respect the journey, #not idiot." Her post racked up hundreds of thousands of likes and even drew comments from other Bravo stars. Lala Kent of Vanderpump Rules commented, "The SHADEE." Even Andy Cohen couldn't help but tweet, "Is it too soon to book Todd Chrisley for a Watch What Happens live comeback?" Patricia responds, in her own way, of course, the Charleston icon was not about to be outdone. That evening, Patricia posted a video from her famed mansion, holding her martini in one hand and stroking her Pekingese with the other. "Well, bless his heart," she purred. "I didn't realize felons had such fragile feelings. I merely meant that I've lived a long and full life, and have no time to worry about people who can't even manage a trust fund properly." She smiled serenely and added, "Though if Todd's interested, I can lend him my estate planner. He's wonderful with last wishes." Bravo stars pick sides. As the drama escalated, Bravo celebrities began taking sides. Craig Conover of Southern Charm tried to be diplomatic, saying, "I think Patricia was being her usual sassy self, but Todd's response was next-level savage." Meanwhile, Kyle Richards from RHOBH simply commented on a fan post, "Popcorn. Lots of popcorn." Todd's former reality co-star Nanny Faye, however, was less amused. "You don't kick a man while he's down," Nanny Faye told reporters outside her Nashville home. "That woman better hope she don't cross paths with me at a Cracker Barrel, 'cause I don't fight fair." Legal threats and Bravo chaos. By the following morning, rumors swirled that Todd was considering legal action against Patricia for public defamation of character and emotional distress. Sources close to the Chrisley camp said that Todd feels strongly that mocking someone's prison sentence, especially when they are actively serving it, is a line crossed. Patricia's team responded with a simple written statement. Ms. Altschul reserves the right to humor and won't be silenced by jailhouse jesters. Andy Cohen was reportedly scrambling to get both parties on a future Watch What Happens live reunion-style episode, with insiders saying he sees dollar signs in the feud. Final words from Todd. Later that day, Todd shared a quieter, more reflective post on his Instagram stories. "People can joke, people can mock. But until you've lived in a 6x9 cell with a steel toilet and your dignity stripped away, maybe think twice before cracking wise. I'm not the same man I was when I walked in. And when I walk out, I'll be even stronger." He ended it with a Bible verse from Isaiah. "No weapon formed against you shall prosper." Will this feud ever end? Only time will tell if Todd and Patricia will settle their beef, or if this is the start of Bravo's next iconic feud. One thing's for certain, no one expected a prison release to be overshadowed by a war of words between the king of reality TV sass and Charleston's queen of high society.